were to a point where we really didn't have any. It was pretty much give her more meds, try to control her seizures. That was pretty much where we were at with her. Yeah, level while we have her, kind of
what was the lifespan?
She wouldn't make it 2 years old. She'll be 2 this March. March 11th. So that's kind of where we was at with that. So we'd heard about different things, medical marijuana. We had done some research on that, and we were kind of leaning towards that. We really didn't know which way we were going, but that was one of our next steps to try to help control our seizures. So we met Sarah, said, come in, think we can do it. Met with Dr. Jake. My impression, normal people, chiropractors, they're quacks. I'm not going to. And I told him that second time we was in there. So, that was,
and that's okay, that's not offensive. I actually like that. So.
But I was just being honest. He was honest up front with us right from the get-go, you know, and so that was my thought. That was my thought process over the years of what chiropractors do. You know, I didn't know, you know, basically. But so he x-rayed her, you know, talked about what he was going to try to do with her. And I was a little apprehensive. We talked about after that the first time. I was thinking, you know, he was talking about some of the stuff that she's on. I make her formula every day. She's too fat. She has a special formula she's on. It's called ketogenic diet. So I have to make it specially every day. We were supposed to give her vitamins, vitamin D, and he's like telling us right off the bat, you know, hey, canola oil was was part of her recipe.
60 ounces of canola oil or something like that.
No, it was milliliters, something like that, every for a 24-hour period. Okay. First thing he said, that's rancid, get her off of that. And I'm thinking, okay, I got doctors at Vanderbilt telling me to do this way. You know, so it's hard to take, it's hard to say, you know, hey, but I did. For her, I did it. I said, okay, I'm going to take her off. Right off the bat, we put her on olive oil, straight off the bat. She was getting Flintstone vitamins. They're rancid. Take her off those. You can't do that. He helped us, work with us to get a liquid form of a multivitamin. It's all natural. I can't remember that, but we give it back twice a day. In place of Flintstone vitamins, got no sugar in it, whatever. I couldn't tell you what I was in it. He could. But anyway, so once we started with her, he said, you know, we want to make sure y'all check you out, see what's going on there. My thought process was, I've treated my body like an amusement park for way too many years. You don't want to actually go into that. It's not a good thing because I'm not. I was never one to watch myself, kind of say, I'll just throw caution to the wind. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, I'm wide open, gotta go. But that's what I thought. You know, he'd done X-rays, went over everything. We decided between me and her, you know, we had a problem. My lower back hurt to the point where it was pinching nerves all the way down through my butt cheek into my back of my legs. I couldn't sit down and watch TV every evening at all. Hardly. I was constantly moving because I couldn't sit still. And we talked about that and everything. We decided, for me and for her, the easiest way for us to do this. I've done diets, we've done Weight Watchers, we've done different things. I was trying to go to the gym. We have a gym membership, National Fitness. I was trying to go in the mornings before work. I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning, trying to go 3 days a week and try to be at work at 7. It takes me 40 minutes to get to work from Maryland. I work in Knoxville. So I was dead tired of evenings. I was done. I said, I can't do this. I can't do it every day. I can't do it. So we decided, you know, if we're going to do this, we're going to plug into it. We're going to do it full bore, wholeheartedly. Did we do it perfect? No. No, we took the cruise ship nursing home book, done it right to the letter. 28 days, I think I dropped 26 pounds in 28 days. He said he wants to see us 3 days a week. We come in with dinner 3 days a week. It was hard for me with my work schedule. And I told him sometimes if I was going to be working late, hey, I'm going to be working late this week. And what he said, well, if you can't make it this day, come in this day, get adjusted twice. You know, because it was 3 days a week, period. You got to stick to it. You got to do it. If you're going to do it, you got to do it. You know, for us, it was either do it all the way or I'm not going to do it at all. You know, I can't just halfway. But that's just me. That's just the way I was. But
your knees were killing you too.
Oh, my knees, yeah, my knees wouldn't. You know, my back hurts. No.
He works on a railroad, by the way. So if you can imagine, he slings a hammer all day, right? And so, just total change there. So,
yeah.
So what's the total weight loss since you talked?
34 pounds.
34 pounds.
Yeah.
And Miss Trina, what were your like symptoms, or what were you dealing with when you first came to the clinic?
I had really bad migraine several times a month. I was laying in bed in a dark room, lots of meds. I have heart problems. I have a blood clotting disorder. I have asthma, allergies, you name it, I've got it. And now I have maybe one migraine every other month.
How much
And
weight have you lost?
I've lost 15 pounds.
Most important, when they started, when they started, and so if you know my heart, I told them I'm going to bat for you, and so I don't really care what anybody else does because everybody else is telling you that she's gone in 24 months, and I'm not going to let that happen to you. And so, you know, they call me, they text me. Trina texts me like once a day. You know, by the way, Michael. But she's like, hey, what about this old? What about this? What about that something? What about this? And so that's what I ask you guys to do. I want you to plug in, call me, text me, whatever, because that's important. We see a lot of people. I do a lot of stuff after shift because it's important to me to spend time with you on the phone or whatever, but to take that. And so what have we specifically seen with Allie when she just you know, if you know, little short paragraph, right, which is not as short, it's not. But what have you seen in her body since she's become?
She takes, she had 2 different inhalers. One was as needed, one was every night. She had to take the inhaler every night. Now she does not take that inhaler at all. We took her completely off of it. She didn't need it because it ended up, she watched her close enough, we ended up seeing that it was having the exact opposite effect when we give it to her than it would when we first started. When we first started giving it to her, some nights she would have to have it or we would end up having her on oxygen all night long. Now, it got to the point where when we gave it to her, she was going to be on oxygen for you. It kind of done the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do. Before, she was pretty much like a newborn at almost 2 years old. She couldn't do anything, couldn't hardly, she'll move very little, no head control movement at all. She can hold her head up on her own, 30, 40 seconds on her own now. She can take her head on my chest and pick it up on her own by herself, and she couldn't do that all before, at all, nothing. And she's more alert when she's awake.
She makes screaming noises.
She's starting to cry. She actually sounds like a regular baby crying. You know, when stuff hurts her, she has a seizure, it actually sounds like a regular baby crying. Before, she didn't do any of that at all. So, you know, it's a hard thing to get out of the norm, you know. Yeah, you know, to say, hey, I'm going to try to go this way, like you talked about, you know, I want to go this way. Especially with her but, you know, we try to push with her because we're all she's got, you know, as far as trying to do things for her. When they tell us, you know, hey, she's not going to do this, she's not going to do that, you know, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'll find a way. One way or another, we'll do it. So.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
No problem.